Welcome everyone to Nikki Loves Books. Nikki here, and today we do have our OwlCrate January 2024 adult box to unbox. I was pleasantly surprised and I got my special edition of the Summer Queen also from OwlCrate today. Check out my TikTok channel to see all my special edition books on there. Let's go ahead and open this box and find out what book we got. And that is just a reminder, the adult box from OwlCrate is just a book. So our theme for our adult January 2024 OwlCrate box is Mortal Hearts. And our book is The Longest Autumn by Amy Avery. Let's go ahead and find out what this beautiful book is about. Our January book is a tale about gods and mortals. Our protagonist, Tierney, is one of 4 mortals selected to serve the gods. Her greatest role is that of ensuring that the god of autumn crosses successfully into the human realm every year, ushering in a season of plentiful harvest. When the enchanted mirror used to travel between the realms shatters, the god of autumn becomes stranded, and the mortal realm falls into disarray. In unraveling a plot that threatens to bring the downfall of mankind, Tierney finds herself embroiled in a complicated situation where gods grow mortal hearts and where the line between enemies and allies becomes blurred. Amidst the chaos, Tierney must navigate both the mysterious circumstances surrounding the destruction and the mirror and the whims of her own heart. So OwlCrate doesn't always give the best summary of a book, so I'm going to flip on the inside flap and kind of read that description as well, just so you guys can get a really good idea of what this book is actually about. Tierney is one of 4 humans rigorously selected to usher the turn of the seasons into the mortal world. Every year she escorts the taciturn god Autumn between the godly and human realms. Autumn's seasonal stay among mortals brings cooler weather, changing leaves, and the harvest of apples and gourds until winter takes its place. This year, the enchanted mirror that separates the worlds shatters after Tierney and Autumn pass through, trapping both of them in the human realm. As the endless autumn stretches on, crops begin to fail and the threat of starvation looms. Away from the magic of the gods' home, Tierney's debilitating headaches return with a vengeance. Worse, Autumn's extended stay in the human realm turns him even more mortal and vulnerable, stirring a new forbidden attraction to Tierney. While the mortal world scrambles to find a way to reassemble the mirror, Tierney digs into the secrets of high society and finds an unlikely ally or enemy in the enigmatic sorcerer and masters of poisons, Sidriel. Thrown into a world of mystery, betrayal, and espionage as she searches for the truth, might Tierney lose her morals, her hard-earned position, and the illicit spark between her and Autumn. I am so fascinated. Like, this book seems so intriguing. Sadly, I wish it was autumn, though. I wish that this book came out, like, in October. It just has all the autumn feels, but it is January, soon to be February, and we're going to start getting that spring weather that I always dread because of that means summer's coming. Regardless, I love the autumn season, so I'm very excited to read this. I did just start a Fragile Enchantment, which was the young adult OwlCrate box for January. Then I will probably read my September bookish box, young adult box. Should be here Monday. So as long as I don't finish a Fragile Enchantment before that, that book will probably come first before I get to this beautiful book, The Longest Autumn. And that's simply because Bookish Box is behind and it was supposed to be the September young adult book. So I figure read that first before I jump to this one. But of course, if I blow through a Fragile Enchantment and I need my next book before I get that box, then The Longest Autumn will definitely be it. So before we jump into all the details of our exclusive OwlCrate edition of The Longest Autumn, let's go ahead and take a look at that difference between our cover and the regular cover. So here is that difference. So we have the OwlCrate cover and then the regular cover down below. I will definitely say personally for me, I do appreciate the OwlCrate exclusive cover. So while I usually like having characters on the covers, I don't feel too crazy about the regular cover here. And it's nothing against the artwork. It just doesn't feel very autumny, and it doesn't really capture the enchanted part of the book where you have gods and stuff like that. And I think the OwlCrate edition kind of gives this more feeling of fantasy along with the autumn element. So I prefer the OwlCrate edition, but that is just me. So looking at our exclusive OwlCrate edition, of course, we have an exclusive cover design that is very, very pretty, very autumny. I'm really digging the golds and the red. We have a reversible dust jacket, which is absolutely stunning. Really, really like the character art there. We have a beautiful foiled cover case. Sprayed edges, which I think really do a good job with this green, like the green and the gold is stunning. We do have a ribbon bookmark, which I'm loving that they're doing this. We have illustrated end papers. It is, of course, signed by the author. We have an author letter as well. And last but not least, there is bonus content bound inside the book too. So that is all the details of our exclusive OwlCrate edition of The Longest Autumn. Don't forget that there is a Spotify playlist that is inspired by this story and the theme of the month. And before we wrap up, I do want to give you guys the theme for our upcoming February adult OwlCrate box. And that theme is Love at First Bite. So I'm going to assume that we're looking at a vampire book next month, but not 100% sure, but Love at First Bite. I assume it's gonna be a vampire. So that is it for our OwlCrate January 2024 Mortal Hearts box. Thank you all so much for joining me. Make sure you like this video if you want to see me do more unboxings, and subscribe to join me for all the bookish fun. Thanks so much, everyone.